get in here. Welcome, scholars, to video number 2 of convection in our science demonstration experience. Today we're looking at convection again, but we're looking at convection in fluids. But wait a minute, didn't we do that last week? We sure did. But today we're looking at convection in fluids as it occurs with gases. So I'm going to be showing you guys a convection box. You've already met my friend Stegosaurus Steve. And we're going to be exploring a few questions, still the same question of how does cold sink hot rises as it relates to gases. Gases are referred to as fluids, so this is convection in fluids because a gas is considered a fluid because of its motion, its fluidity of motion, just like a liquid, as we saw with water, as we saw with the rheoscopic fluid. All right, everybody, so this is the convection box. Our materials are this convection box. You notice it has 2 openings up here. It has access here in the front. Hi, Steve. Steve got in there last night. I don't know how that happened, but he's going to stay in there to help us demonstrate a concept. And we're going to use this tea light here to create a difference in temperature in the gases inside of the box. So, you guys heard that motorcycle outside? Teaching from home. Okay, so we have the tea light under one. Excuse me, Steve. Right under one of these openings, I'm also going to take these 2 tubes. They're not glass, they're very thick plastic, and I'm going to place them here. So what they are going to do is create the outlet for the gases. Now you might be wondering, but there's this big opening right here. Yeah. So I'm going to place that glass that Steve got caught behind yesterday, and I'm going to leave him right here. Stegosaurus Steve is important for this demonstration, guys. So I'm going to place this glass all the way in, and it's not going to make the space inside of the box airtight, but it's going to make it airtight enough so that really the only air coming in or out of our box is through these tubes. Now the last component for our demonstration, I'm going to be using something called a punk stick. It's kind of like a incense stick. It's going to produce the smoke. And that smoke's going to help us see how the air is moving. Similar to how we use food coloring in liquids, we are going to use the smoke here. If you can see it, here's the smoke to help us see how the air inside of the box is moving. So I'm going to place this inside of both tubes from the top. You'll notice I put it in. Can you see it? There it is. And the smoke is coming in to the box. Now your job is to observe what is the smoke doing inside of the box. Let me get closer here. Oh yeah, you can see that. So that's tube number 1. It's coming down. And where do you notice it's going? I'm sorry about my reflection there. Huh, okay. It's moving straight down, if you guys can see that. Straight down and then moving across to the left, to where the tea light is. Very interesting. So as now the smoke that's moving, it's not really the smoke, right? It's the air inside of the box. It's the gases that are moving, and the smoke is here to help us see that. Okay, ready? I have to replace my tea light, but here we go. Oh yeah. So, can you see the smoke? The smoke is here to help us see the movement of the air, of the gases. Now, if you look behind Steve, it's moving straight down, across, and above the tea light. Let me get closer here. I apologize for my reflection, guys. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Look at that smoke. Oh, yeah, right there. It's coming in from the right, and then you'll notice it starts to move faster. Slower movement where it comes in. That's better. And then it moves across where Steve is, and then above the tea light it starts to move faster. So you'll notice water just like gases, just like water, move slower, and because they are more dense, tend to sink when they're lower temperature, which is what's happening here to the right of Steve.